Hey, what's up everybody, welcome back to another video. It's Exilitay and I'm going to be teaching how to install my latest graphics pack, version 3.6. Let's get right into it. So first thing you want to do is download the pack and then extract it. I use WinRAR. You can just extract it using Windows like this. First step is basically to link your Discord. If you haven't done this already, I definitely recommend doing it. Once you get the membership, you go to the membership tab on my page and just connect your Discord here. Then it will automatically join you into the server and give you a Patreon role. The video I'm making now would probably go in the graphics guide here, but you'll get access to all the exclusive channels, so PPfilter downloads, graphics packs, etc., depending on what subscription you got, obviously. And the next step is to get the essential mods, so CSP and Pure. The current CSP version is actually 0.2.9 and Pure is 2.57. So if you don't know how to install these, I will link a video below on a tutorial. I will try to make a tutorial on how to install everything from scratch, including CSP and Pure, but for now, watch the tutorial below if you don't know how to install them. So the next step is to install my PPfilter V106. This is my latest filter, and open the folder, and then you want to go into your Assetto Corsa root folder. If you don't know where this is, what you want to do is go to Steam, Library, Assetto Corsa, right click it, manage, browse local files. And usually what I do is I basically just save it by dragging it onto the side and you pin it to quick access. And what you do is you take these two, you drag them into here, and then if this is replaced, you just replace it, and that's all done. Now to check the filters downloaded, what you want to do is just restart your content manager. Alright, then go down to those settings, Assetto Corsa video, post-processing, and it should just be there. There you are. We'll go into a game really quickly and I'll show you all the settings in a second, but let's go to the next step, which is the video settings. I personally recommend everyone using high or ultra, depending on what your PC specs are. I use ultra, so what you want to do is just double click and then open content manager, apply save. You can obviously try out multiple presets. If you feel like you can get more FPS, then go down to high or medium. Alright, so the next step is the CSP settings. I recommend everyone using high. However, if you have, I'd say, a 4060 or above, I would go for the ultra preset. Anything I think below a 3060, go for a high or medium. They're quite optimized, so just test them out as I said with the video settings and see which one you prefer. So you open it once again and then click apply and save. Then it will load up here. All the settings will be loaded, including my neck effect settings. However, the chase camera settings will be different. We're gonna install that next. So next, chase camera. So you pick whichever one you want. I recommend Dynacam low FOV and Cubicam high FOV. So to install them, for example, you right click, you extract, or using WinRAR you extract, you open it up, and then you take the extension folder, exact same step as the filter, and you drag this into the Assetto Corsa folder. I've already done this, so I'm just going to exit out that. And if you want to do every single one, you make sure you just extract each one manually and do the same steps. Don't drag it into here and click install. Even though it says you can, it will mess up your chase camera and it won't work. And after that, you can then load it up into the chase camera, and for example, Dynacam FOV, and that's all done. Before we go into a game, I'm gonna quickly go through some steps. Please make sure you're using Pure Gamma for my filter, V106, and as I said, anything version 2.51 or above, make sure this is unchecked. For some reason, some people have had this checked with My CSP preset, even though it's always been off. This will mess up your game and it will look really funny. If you are having any issues, I recommend going to the FAQs channel, Help FAQ, on my Discord server, and we have a few quick fixes. Alright, let's go to the next tab. Okay, the ReShade. So to install the ReShade, I already have the setup exe file here. What you want to do is double click it. You want to click acs.exe, not the x86 version, this one right here. Next, DirectX 10, 11 and 12, next. Because I've already installed it, it should say install ReShade and it affects here. I'm just going to click that to show you how it would work. You click browse. So before I do that, drag this into the Assetto Corsa root folder, replace. I've already done that. And then you go to browse, go to your AC root folder, and then you'll have all your reshades here usually. The one we're downloading is Photorealism V102. You open it, you do not uncheck all and check all. Installing all these effects is kind of useless, you don't need to do that, and it will just slow down your PC and reshade will be really laggy. Next, that will install, and then you want to finish, and that is all done. So now let's go back into the folder. The last step is the SRP lights config. This is very simple to install as well. You basically just drag the contents file into the Assetto Corsa root folder, just like this. You replace it, and this is my SRP lights config. The lights will now be white instead of amber, and the tunnels are blue. So with that being said, you can now load into a game, and I'll show you all my settings. Perfect. Now that we're in the game, what you want to do is to make sure everything's installed and the filter's on. Before I do anything, I'm just going to reset my stuff to defaults. So reset to defaults. And with the pure config, I've got pure config that will basically come up automatically. Let's go very high. So you click import, and it should be here. So V106, open it. And that will just install my pure config automatically for my version 106.4. And after that, go to the pure PP app here, script, and this is my all my settings for the V106.4. So it's got exposure, tone mapping, bloom, reflections, everything. Color grading is very new. You can change the colors. It's very nice. The intensity. Exposure is quite bright, so I'm going to lower that actually. And that's pretty much it. These are my current settings. I do always, I usually have this at 80. I do always update this in my Discord. Sometimes I change it depending on the video I record. But I'll quickly show you these. Color grading is always different. All these are really nice, to be fair. I very rarely use New York, depending. When it's set to nighttime, I use New York. It's quite nice. It's very like a cold filter, or color filter. But all of them are really good. World, fog. And as you see, the reshade's automatically installed. I'll show you what it looks like before and after. So this is what it looks like before, and this is after. It's quite a big difference, but reshade is optional, you don't have to use it, especially if you've got a lower end PC. It does take quite a bit of FPS, but that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I will try to make more tutorials like these. I might make just whole tutorial on my exact settings, even my, for example, like my chase camera settings. This is what I use currently with the low FOV Dynacam, but that will be all included in another video. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you need any more help, head over to my Discord. As I said, all my settings will usually be here as well. Sorry, this one here. So the filter showcase. So for each video I try to upload my actual settings separately, so you can see them here. And that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment for the algorithm. That will really help me out a lot. I do try to put a lot of efforts into these videos and my work, so that would mean a lot. See you guys later.